Okay. It looks like we are all set. Alrighty. So, today, the plan is we're gonna start working on a waist cincher. I want to make this because in all my videos, I like to have references to things that I've made, and I've realized I don't really have like a good looking waist cincher that I can point to in the video. So that we're gonna remedy that situation today. Or at least start the process to remedying that situation. So first, we gotta start designing what this waist cincher is gonna look like. So let us do that. There it is. So first we're gonna wrap the form in saran wrap. And that's the plan. That way. Yeah. I don't know, I have the skill set to make all this stuff. And I like to, when I'm making like YouTube videos and stuff, I like to point to the work that I've done to explain myself. So, and this is one of those things that I'm like, oh, I just don't have one made. So that's the plan. Alright. That is where that needs to be. Straw. I'm not very good at drawing. It's not my specialty. Cool. Forte. No. The most amount of drawing I do is when I'm making... so our next step is we're going to add tape to our form. The most amount of drawing that I do is when I'm adding seam allowances to the patterns. And I use a ruler. Alright. I want to add this tape all the way around. The inspo for this, just a super basic waist cincher. Just like a basic, nothing too fancy. I just want it to look nice. So right now we're just setting up the form so that way I can quote unquote draw on what I want the actual pattern to be. Just want something that I can point to and looks nice. Who's it for? The ethereal model. It's just basically going to stay on my form, and it's like an example piece. I'm making an example piece right now. That's the best way of putting it. At some point, I'm sure I'll use it for a photo shoot, but... that is the plan for this one. So we're just staying right under the bust, right about to where that 8 is. And then we're just covering up all the saran wrap on this side, so that way we can actually make it. You have high hopes for this? Me too. I just want it to look clean. That's the goal. Nice and clean. Okay. This tape is running out. Oh boy. Come on. There we go. Why become a streamer? Why become? I mean, I've been doing YouTube pretty consistently, and I think it's, it's more because I think it's fun. Also, I'm gonna be working on all this stuff. Oh, but just another. I might as well, right? I mean, I have the cameras. All you gotta do is click the go live button. Why not? You should, give it a shot. I mean, at the end of the day, what's the worst that can happen? Isn't that what all the big streamers' advice is? Just go live and see what happens? I don't have the I get the I might have the proper brain worm to make the stream work. I don't know. I try my best, but sometimes I do get lost in the work. But that, I think it's half the fun, right? Because I'm making a thing. It's not just like play game and be funny. I can rely on, oh, I'm making a thing. That's why you're watching, not because I'm funny. Come on. Oh. The one thing about getting tape in bulk, it's a lot cheaper. But then after a while, it fuses to itself, and it's hard to get all the tape off the roll. Okay, just need to add a little bit more on the bottom, and then we can actually start drawing out what I want. Thank you. I will take the compliment. Okay. Any holes? Yeah, there's a couple holes. I'm from LA. Los Angeles. Born and raised. Please, 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 just give me some tape. Thank you. Yes, a local. Okay. Is that everything? Yeah. Just about. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's a good canvas, we'll call it. Cool. So now we grab tiny tape and we start drawing off. So our first step, we're gonna add our center front, which is right here. Hold on. This is an important line. I need to actually kind of see it. There we go. Then we add in our side seam. Sweet. And then we go to our center back. And add our center back seam. And those are the most important ones. Now we can like have a little bit more fun. Well, since I want to do just like a super basic one, I'm just probably going to follow the princess seam. But let's add in our top and bottom shape. So basically what I want to do here is kind of follow the bust, follow underneath the bust here and go all the way around. And stop right there. That looks good to me. And then I'm just going to do a curved bottom here. Super simple. Nothing wacky or zany. Then, how long is this? I can always cut down a busk. Do I want to do a busk? Do I want to do a busk? That's the question. Yes, I should probably do a busk. Okay. So first one, we're gonna follow the princess seam and add in. Where's the start of the tape? Hello? Hello? Ah, there you are. Sometimes I lose it. Sometimes it goes missing. Or not? That's just a wrinkle in the... No, it has to be there. Come on, man. Oh. Oh. There we go. Alright. Let me just follow the princess seam right here. Cool. Since we want to do a busk, I will Just another one right about here. Yeah, right about here. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. And then we'll do one more right here. And then we'll look at the back. Does that look good? Maybe more like right here. That's not it. Oh. What I'm looking at. What if we just go right in the middle? Maybe we did something like that. That looks better. That looks better. And the back, all we need is just the princess scene. Don't need to overcomplicate it. Sweet. That looks good, right? Yeah. It's always this one. It's always this seam right here. That's the bane of my existence. Right. Right there. No. Right there. Yeah? Yeah, that looks good. There we go. This. Maybe. Ah, it looks off. Okay, that's better. Oh, that okay. There's that's what I'm looking for, right? Maybe. Ah, this isn't straight. That's why. Much better. Oh, that's why we're looking funky, because this is not even. I see now. Excellent. Much better. I was wondering, like, why does this look off? Doesn't look right. It wasn't a straight line. That's why. Okay, one more thing I gotta do is mark out where our waist seam is. And where did I set down my little tape? Where did it go? I don't know. I'll just grab a fresh one. I'll find it eventually. That's why I get extras, because I lose things too easily. That'll do. Yep, exactly. Fix the what? Yeah. Okay. Where's... I hate starting a new one. Where's my tape? Where'd it go, man? Where'd it go? Oh, don't turn off. This sucks. Oh? That's not it either. What? Where is it? Is it you? No? Come on, man. Cool. All right. Now all I'm gonna do is go around and mark where the waist is. Cool. That is where the waist seam is. Well, where the waist is going to be. Nope. No, it's not. Much better. Okay. Ta-da! There it is. So, yo, thank you for the art. Oh, what's up, Mike? How's it going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is what it's gonna look at. What's up? What's up? Thank you for the heart me. Okay. Now we gotta cut this out the form. That's the plan. Going good. That's good. Sweet. Okay, now let's switch camera angles. Let's do it. Yes, I am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cutting table. Radical. All right. So, now that this is off the form, we can cut out each individual piece. And that's what we're doing. After that, we will add our seam allowance. We'll go around and add our seam allowance. But for now, we're just going to cut out each individual piece. Stay down. Okay. I'm gonna set these aside. Here's one. Two. Three. Four. And this one's number 5. And on piece 6 here, since this is our center back, what we're gonna do is actually cut off an inch at the back here, so that way when we finish it and we add our grommets and all that fun stuff in, there's actually enough to actually tighten the waist cincher. Here's a Sharpie. Sweet. Sweet. Cool. Now here are all of our pieces. Next, we're going to grab our corkboard on my right here, bring it on the table, and then we can start adding all of the seam allowance and such. Spoilers for my next YouTube video, if you can even tell what that is. So our first step here is we gotta pin this down like so. Then we're gonna grab some tape, tape our piece to our paper here. Just like so. Then we're gonna grab a ruler and our Sharpie and add our seam allowance, which is just going to be 1/2 inch. And this Sharpie is almost gone. Okay. We got a better Sharpie somewhere. I know I do, but I'm not seeing it right now. Organization depending my existence. Where is it? I know you're here. I just had you. Are you under? No. Is it you? Are you the good one? Yes. Okay. Let's redraw that line. No. No. Okay. That's great. All right, for this one, where's that? I know, I just saw the green marker. There's the green marker. We're gonna use this green marker instead. All right, so we're just tracing around all the way around 1/2 inch. That will be our seam allowance. There's my scissors. Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And then we just cut out the piece, just like so. Cool. Now, we just got to do that, but for literally every other piece. And that is the plan. Nope. We're just pinning, taping, where am I studying? Like college? It's college classes. Q. around, like so. And we go like this. There's the cap. That would have been bad. Cool. There's the second piece. Now let's do the rest of them. I gotta sneeze, I think. Am I gonna sneeze? No. I grabbed the Sharpie again. There's the next piece. Cool. All right, last one. I didn't. Sweet. There it is. And that is our completed pattern. So let's lay this down. like so. Oh, I found the little tape. Awesome, man. So here is our pattern. And for our next step, we will need to cut all this out. But that's a project for another day. So if you enjoy the stuff, consider leaving, like, follow, or do whatever it's called on whatever platform you're on. Yeah. Go check out my YouTube, The Jax Malcolm. I tried using corn to make a corset, and that's a very fun video you should go watch. Yeah. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ta.